So, welcome everyone to this group coaching call by Free Flow Releasing. Can you hear me all right? Can somebody put
Yes,
the
I
up
can
on?
hear you.
Okay, super cool.
Fine.
So my name is Christian Flem, and I'll be your host today. And today is a full moon day, and that's a special day where people might notice that they feel a little extra stirred up. Many things are coming out, and suppressed things get more out and up in the open. And it's also a good day to connect with gurus and spiritual masters. And Lester Levinson, the founder or the origin or the inspiration behind releasing, did not really want to be a guru, but in a way he still was. So, and we're going to start with a little opening cleanup. So, could you just slow down and allow yourself to be as you are? And take a few deep breaths with your belly. And just allow yourself to arrive in the here now. And let's take a minute to welcome Lester Levinson, to connect with his spirit. We have his picture behind me on the wall here. So could you invoke Lester Levinson and any other spiritual masters that you might resonate with? And check and see if there's anything that you want to control in this moment. And just remind yourself that wanting is lacking. So could you let go of lacking control? Could you just loosen and open your grip and let things be as they are and become as they become, as best you can. And check and see if there's more of that wanting control. Could be a project you want to go the way you wish for it to go. Could be a person you want to control. Could be yourself. And could you let go of wanting control, lacking control? Just a gentle opening, letting go. And remember, you don't have to say yes to that question. You can also say no and still get a release. Now let's go deeper. Check and see if there's any sense of wanting approval present in your experience. Wanting love, wanting validation, wanting respect. And could you very gently let go of wanting approval? Just the wanting. And check and see if there's more of that. Could be wanting approval from a co-worker, husband or wife, friend, a pet. Could be wanting your own approval. And could you let go of wanting approval? And instead of wanting approval, wanting love, could you be the approver? Could you give yourself and others love and approval? Could you open to being love as best you can? And let's go even deeper. Check and see if there's any sense of being unsafe in this moment. Wanting safety, wanting security, wanting survival. And just feel into that. And could you let go of wanting safety? Could you just allow that to drop away in this moment? And check and see if there's more of that. And could you just let that want for safety go away very gently. And check now for what remains after you have released. Might be a feeling of feeling lighter, feeling freer, feeling happier. And the words are not so important. Just tune into that sense of lightness, of freedom, of happiness. And could you allow that to expand? Could you let go of how you feel and see if you can feel even better? As we listen to the silence together. Thank you. And I would like to remind you that it's all right to turn on your camera. If you don't feel like it, that's okay too. And the room is now on the floor, is now open to questions, sharing, and assistance. And we have Roman.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. Better than yesterday.
Okay, good.
Like you said, yeah, the full moon had an effect.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Today I would like to work on, I recently moved into a new place and I have some furniture that I need to sell because of the limited space. And it's been around 2 weeks and nothing happened. There was maybe 2 inquiries, but nothing further. So I would like to release on that, whatever is stopping. Yeah.
Okay. So what comes up for you when you focus on that?
Actually, I don't really want to sell it, but I have to.
Okay.
And I have it stored in France.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why, yeah, it's a conflict kind of. But it's also no use of me keeping it if I cannot use it, you know. So it's better that I sell it and make space.
Mm.
And there's a pain there, yes.
There's a
Pain.
That's a
Like, yeah, it's
so could you just welcome that pain and conflict as best you can?
yes,
And could you welcome peace as best you can?
yes,
And could you welcome pain and conflict?
yes.
And could you welcome peace?
Yes.
And could you welcome pain and conflict?
Yes.
And could you welcome peace?
Yes.
And could you welcome conflict?
Yes.
And could you welcome peace?
Yes.
And as best you can you allow that peace to take over?
Yes.
And what's there now, or how are you feeling now?
The pain is gone.
Okay, wonderful.
Conflict also. Yeah, I would like just to be more like an invitation, for people to buy it, or to attract people that are willing to, that are looking for this, like a
Okay.
connection. Yeah.
So is there any wanting approval, wanting control, or wanting safety coming up for you about that?
No, it's wanting separation.
Okay. So are you that wanting separation, or are you that which is aware?
And that which is aware. Yeah.
So could you feel into that?
Yeah.
And could you just let go of wanting separation?
Yes.
And could you open to this being easy?
Yes.
So how is it now?
Now it's like it's knowing that I can sell it, that it will sell. Yeah. It's the possibilities are opening up. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And I'm also willing to sell it now. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for participating and for coming. So then we have Francis.
Hello, Kristen.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I
Good.
I got the book. Happiness is free.
Okay.
And wow. Wow, it's really something.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
so one of the things in the book that I tried was just thinking of something that I wanted and why I wanted it. It was because it would make me happy. And then just being happy anyway.
Mm.
Um, and just over the last, I don't know, week or to, one of the things I started doing was to say to myself, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And
Mm.
it helped me to be aware of about every 3 to 4 minutes, I was wanting something.
Yeah.
And so I was able to just saying that helped me to release on it.
Uh,
And then I started feeling really good. And then I kind of started love bombing everybody and everything, but it felt really fake. And then it started to feel better. And
make it,
then,
make it.
uh, it, and then it occurred to me this morning, I withhold happiness from myself.
Mm.
It, and I'm like, I'll be happy when the bank account is this. And I had the most radical thought, I suppose, from reading the book, but it's like, what if there really is no bank account? Is that even, you know? And and this imaginary, this voice in my head that was always telling me how much money is in there and how much money it needs to be in there. And I'm like, well, what if I just ignored that voice completely and gave my so I'm just aware of how I'm withholding happiness from myself. I've got this list of all these things and these goals and this whatever. And I think when I anyway, I look at them and I'm seeing them as really excuses to withhold happiness from myself.
Oh, would you like to do a little release?
Yes,
Around it? Okay.
yes,
So, could you welcome happiness?
yes.
And could you welcome sadness or dissatisfaction?
Mm,
And could you welcome happiness?
yes,
And could you welcome sadness or dissatisfaction?
yes,
And could you welcome happiness?
yes,
And could you welcome sadness or dissatisfaction?
yes.
And could you welcome
Can I
happiness?
ask a question?
Sure, of course.
So welcoming sadness or dissatisfaction,
Uh-huh.
it's because I could choose it if I wanted to, right?
Sure.
And it's just a choice.
It's just a choice. It's just a choice, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
So
can welcome it
it's
as it.
just to loosen up on things, to do this holistic releasing.
Okay. Maybe I have a little fear of sadness, so that's good. That's
Oh, exactly, exactly.
maybe, yeah, a little fear of sadness.
So what's the fear wanting?
love,
So could you let go of wanting love so you can have love?
yes,
And some more. And how are you feeling now?
I feel very good, calm, but energized.
So could you just allow the happiness to take over? And
Yes,
everybody remember to release alone. And
it's a,
oh, sorry. Continue.
this is a part of me seeking permission, maybe, to just permission to give myself
Okay.
happiness.
So could you give yourself permission to do that?
Mm. Okay, I guess that's wanting approval, right?
Okay. So could you let go wanting approval?
Yes,
And could you give yourself approval?
yes,
Could you give yourself love?
yes,
And could you allow love and happiness to take over?
yes,
And more?
yes.
And how are you feeling now?
Oh, I'm feeling wonderful. And thank you. I'm going to take a phone call. I've been waiting for something, so
Okay.
but I'm not going to leave. But thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for raising your hand.
Oh, yeah, I'll be back after my phone call.
Okay. Okay. See you. Then we have Bobby. Hello, hello.
Oh, hi, namaste. And I
Namaste.
got your email. Namaste. And thank you for responding to the message about donating for your wonderful services. In response to me if I could Venmo. So I'll respond, but we'll just let the universe keep working on that.
Yeah,
You know,
I thought about it, and I think if you have trouble using PayPal and I have trouble using Venmo, I could just give you my bank details if you want to do like an international bank transfer or something.
we could try that game. That could be fun.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, but thank you. And again, and I'm sorry I was late today.
No problem.
I missed the slowing down cleanup.
Okay.
um, hmm. So the gain is really, these support calls and releasing in a group. I just get such benefit, whatever the topic is that others bring. It's just such a gift to have the freedom, to have the decision to let go. So I just wanted to say that's just such a gain. I like to work on family obligation, that word, and resistance. Just a lot of responsibility. 93-year-old dad lives with us, thankfully, and a lot of family stuff going on, and just juggling
Okay.
all the moving pieces, you know. Thank you so much, everybody.
So just slow down. And,
Gladly.
yeah. And check what are you resisting about family obligations and all these things. And you don't have to be specific. And if something comes that you would like to keep private, you can just say you have something.
Something about being on other people's agendas or schedules.
So could you let go of resisting being on other people's agendas and schedules?
Yes, I was just allowing that resistance to be here. Yes.
So could you let that resistance go?
Yes, letting go of withholding love from the resistance. Yes.
So could you let go of withholding love?
Yes.
And some more.
Yes.
And some more.
Yes.
And could you just open to the love you are?
Yes.
And some more.
Yes.
And could you allow that to be enough as best you can?
Yes.
And what's coming up now for you?
Some clutching around my heart. Feels like a wanting, lacking feeling.
So could you welcome that wanting, lacking feeling?
Yes.
Could you welcome anyone to do anything with or about it?
Yes.
Could you welcome any sense that it's personal about who you are?
Yes.
Could you welcome what's beyond?
Yes.
Could you again just open up to love?
Yes.
And so on.
Yes.
And could you open up to loving your family as best you can?
Yes.
And could you open to everything being easy?
Whew.
That's
Yes.
best. And what's there now? What did that stir up anything?
Mm. Less clutching around the heart. Mind is more quiet. There's just it just feels like a habituation, a tendency to want approval.
Mm. So that tendency, wanting
Les-
approval.
Lester, calling in Lester.
Yeah.
Yes.
We called in Lester. We called in Lester
I-
at the beginning of the call.
Yeah. Yeah.
They say the full moon is a very good day for getting in touch with masters. So could you welcome Lester even more?
Yes. He says, keep it simple, sweetheart.
So could you just let go of that tendency to want approval?
Oh, yeah.
And more.
Yes.
Could you open to love taking over?
Yes.
Could you send some love to all obligations and things you have to do on the family stuff?
Yes.
Could you allow that to be easy?
Yes.
And how are you feeling now?
Oh, freer.
So could you let go how you feel and see if you can get even better?
Yes. Oh,
And more
yes.
and more.
Yes.
And how are you feeling now?
Oh, it's more open and settled, more in
Good.
cap. Yeah. Mm.
Could you allow that cap feeling to expand?
Yes.
And even more.
Yes.
How is it now?
It's just nothing present at the same time.
Nothing and everything.
That's it.
Yes. So you feel complete?
Yes, Christian, thank you so much. And everybody for releasing along. That's the gain.
Yes. Good releasing, Bobby. Thanks for coming. Thanks for
Namaste.
staying.
Mm.
And then we have Irene. Hello. Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Nice to be here. I'd love to just check in.
Okay.
Please. I'm being with it, but I just feel so much anger and impatience, and it's just anyway. I'm almost feeling a little stuck in it. I get, I'm able to release and feel momentarily better, but anyway, a lot of anger and impatience coming up.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
could you just welcome the stuckness?
Mm. Yes.
Could you welcome any wanting control over the stuckness?
Yes. Hmm. Yes.
Welcome any sense that that's personal?
Yes.
And could
Yeah.
you let go of wanting control?
Yes. Hmm. Yes.
And just notice the release. Notice that you might feel a little bit lighter.
Yes.
Good. So what's there now?
I I need to shut this for some reason. I guess really what's coming up is I have a resistance to the world.
Okay.
Just yeah, somehow I just feel like I'm resisting. I'm just pushing against things. Yeah.
Just feel into that pushing.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And could you just allow it to be okay to push?
Okay. Mhm. Yeah.
And are you that pushing, or are you that which is aware?
Well, I know I'm that which is aware. I know I'm that which is aware. But then I also, if I might, then I also feel like I'm sort of feeling like I have to set some boundaries, like in real life.
Okay.
So I guess I am that which is aware. Um, but I am that which is aware. I think I'm just wanting, to control the rest. I know it's wanting control. I am
Okay.
that which is aware. I am that which is aware. And I'm aware of that wanting to control.
Good. Good.
It's
So,
a long answer, but thank you.
mm. So could you just let go of the sense of lacking control?
Right. Yes. Yes, that's true. Yes.
Could
Mhm.
you just allow things to soften, to loosen up?
Yes.
And what's there now?
Wanting safety, wanting to be safe.
Could you let go of wanting safety?
Yes. Yes.
A little bit more.
Yes. That's what it is. I'm feeling a wanting to control my survival.
So you, as best you can, step more out of your mind and into your feeling center,
Hmm.
and just feel that wanting to control your survival. And how it feels right now.
Yeah, there's an intense insecurity and feeling out of control. I can feel it.
So could you let that soften a little bit?
Yes.
And could you let go, wanting to control your security even more?
Yes. Yes.
And just notice the release.
Okay. Mhm.
And remember to breathe. Take a few.
Yeah, I
Breathe down
when
into
yeah,
just breathe slowly.
yeah, when this fear hits me, I really have trouble with that. It's like I just feel like I'm gonna. It's like I'm just so really feeling a lot of fear, you know. But let me see if I can breathe.
Yeah. Just breathe into the fear. And try to feel the fear just as an energy. And remind yourself the fear cannot harm you. It's just an energy. So could you just stay with that fear?
Mhm.
And could you
Yeah.
be courageous? Could you be courageous about the fear?
Yeah, I'm trying to be with the fear of dying right now.
Okay, very good.
No, it's okay. I'm just sharing. Yeah, I'm trying
Uh,
to just stay with that fear of dying. It's just wanting a lot of wanting survival though.
mm. And just remember to breathe.
Can I release on the wanting survival though? I'm
Yes.
trying to breathe and I'm trying to be with it. I just feel like I'm burning in it.
Okay. So could you let go of wanting survival.
Yes.
And just notice the release.
Okay.
And could you let go of wanting survival even more?
Yes. Yes.
And could you let go of wanting survival even more?
Yes.
And just notice the release.
Oh, yes.
And that that you said now, could you tune into that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So are you feeling lighter?
Yeah, I am feeling lighter. I definitely am feeling an opening and feeling lighter. Mhm.
So could you open even more?
Yeah, I could, yeah, be with the opening. Yeah.
Could you give yourself permission to feel even lighter?
Mm. Yes.
Good, very good.
Mhm.
So how are you feeling now?
That was a spot on question. Thank
Okay,
you. Very,
okay.
no, very good intuition there.
Thank
It's really, that was really helpful. I'm I'm good. I'm feeling oh, I'm just feeling more present, and of course safer. Just I feel more present, and that's huge. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
In case you didn't know, I think you didn't come in the beginning. You came a little in
About 6 minutes. I did come
yeah,
6 minutes late.
yeah. Because it's the full moon today. So things are coming up, all the things are coming up to be released.
Oh,
They say it's a very good day for, an extra good day for releasing or for spiritual work because you can release big chunks. So,
oh, thank you for sharing that. Yes,
okay.
very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, good releasing.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you very much. You
Thank you.
bet. Yeah. Mhm.
So, does anybody else want to release? Share again? Ask for releasing? Or anybody want to share again or ask about something? It's no stress. We are set for 1.5 hours here if you want to. So, hello, Bobby.
Hi, I
Hi.
just wanted to thank Irene for being in CAP, just to, not get high to release, but to really see what's there for our freedom. I got a lot out of releasing with Irene. And what is brought up for me is Lester, I think in one of his videos, archives, he says every feeling wants to leave.
Mm. Exactly. Exactly.
So simple, and it's just the habits and the tendencies to resist that.
Mm.
So the work that you do with us, it's just so wonderful. I know you're doing Lester's work.
Yeah,
Thank you. Hmm.
yeah, we are grateful to have Lester in our lives still, and this technique.
Hmm.
So,
In the full moon, yeah.
yeah.
It's like we feel so lucky to have releasing and watching my own demonstrations, but also with my loved ones around me that don't release, and they're just doing what they do. But man, it looks a lot harder.
Okay. Yeah, very lucky.
So that's all.
Okay, thanks. So thank you. So Amrit in this chat says thank you for the wonderful session. Thank you for coming. And thank you all for coming. Then we have Tiffany. Oh, sorry.
Hi,
Hello. Hello.
how are you?
Oh, very good. Hello. Hello.
Uh, um, could I ask for a bit of help with releasing something that I feel is coming up?
Yes.
Um, just to give a bit of context, I have a child in my classroom that has a lot of anxiety. He's been with me for a year and a half now, and his parents are a mess. And I think today is the first time that I realize how much neglect he's going through. Even though the parents are very nice and we keep having meetings with them, they're still doing a lot of things that are not okay. And I think I was sort of in denial a little bit about what was happening. And today, while talking with my co-teacher, I realized that this child is actually really deeply suffering inside. He's acting so bad, and he just puts everything in his mouth, like and then just as I was coming home, I realized that this was exactly what I was doing when my parents divorced. And I don't think his parents are being really nice with one another sometimes, and I think they're not well in their relationship, and I think he's just he's just reacting to that. And I think I feel a bit helpless, and I feel really sad for that child, but also for me, and also to see how badly I was in denial, because I mean they told me, oh, we let him to fall asleep in the corridor, and it's like as if I'd never registered, but it's neglect. Letting a child fall asleep in the corridor every night is neglect, and I just was there, oh, okay, but now I feel it. So yeah.
So what is that stirring up?
I think I'm feeling a lot of guilt as well. It's a lot of things mixed together. It's like guilt, shame, sadness, a bit of fear as well, to see that I thought it was normal to
Um,
be okay with them doing that to him.
Oh,
Um, and also I feel sad for the child inside, because just now I realized that the behaviors he had, I started doing the same thing when my parents were not doing well. So yeah.
so could you just welcome and feel into that whole mix of emotions?
Yeah.
are you that mix, or are you the one that's experiencing it?
I'd like to say that I'm the one that's aware of it or that's experiencing it. But the thing is that right now it feels so concrete what's going on with that child. I just desperately want to find a solution so that he doesn't end up being so broken.
Of course, of course. So are you wanting to control this situation, to change it?
Yeah. And I just feel like a failure as a teacher, and to think it's okay for a child to be doing that bad for so long.
Hmm. So there's an identification as a failure. Is that correct?
Yes.
So could you let go of identifying as a failure?
Yes.
And what's there now?
Um, I think there's a weird belief that those emotions sort of can drive you into finding, I don't know, but I feel like when there's a sense of urgency, it makes us try to find a solution. Like it's a good thing, but I can tell it's not. It's just it makes you go blind.
So could you let go of wanting to find a solution so you can actually find it?
Mm.
And what's there now?
um, there's a part of me that I know that I have to be in this situation, like because the child is with me, but I just want to run away. It makes me so uncomfortable to have to talk to them about the quality of their relationships and how they treat one another. And in some way, I think what I'm feeling is that inside is that I really struggle in relationships too in general, and I haven't dated anyone in over 2 years now because of it, because I'm too scared of going in that. So to see that, it just panics me.
What's the panic wanting?
It's wanting love, it's wanting things to be easy. Um, it's wanting to know and understand as well what to do.
So could you feel into all that wanting?
Mm-hmm.
Is that wanting helping anything?
Yes, in general, before I used to wait for someone to come and save me. Like relationships were more were for me, okay, I'm gonna find someone that's gonna heal me.
Okay.
So I guess I'm doing that. Like there's something in me screaming, help, 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 help. But I know that the answer comes from me,
Okay.
and I don't want it.
Could you just allow yourself to want in this moment?
Mhm.
Could you just say yes to the wanting?
Yes. Mm.
And could you just allow whatever comes up right now to come up?
Mm.
Just allow yourself to breathe deeply as best you can.
It may sound weird, but I feel like I'm feeling the emotions of that child. Like he's screaming for help. And this is really what I'm feeling as well.
So could you allow that?
Yeah.
What are you wanting right now?
um Still trying to find a way to help, like a solution. Not necessarily just him, to help myself too.
Okay, okay. So could you let go of wanting to help so you can help?
Yeah.
And what's there now?
A bit of fear of not being able to do anything in this moment.
Okay. So could you allow that fear to be there? And everybody remember to release alone. And check and see what the fear is wanting.
Wanting love.
So could you let go of wanting love?
Mm. Yeah.
And could you open to the love that is inside of you?
Yeah.
Could you send some love to yourself and to the situation? And what's there now?
There's a lot of love um, for the child, for the parents. There's still a bit of sadness around the fact that it is life. Sometimes some parents just don't work out together. And it's just a bit hard to let it happen.
So could you just welcome the sadness?
Yeah.
And could you welcome any sense of not okayness in the sadness?
Yes.
And could you welcome the sense that it's personal?
Yeah.
And could you just allow the sadness up and out?
Yeah.
And could you open to you being there for the child?
Mm. Yeah.
And what's there now?
um, a bit of helplessness because obviously he's not the only one in my classroom. There's a lot of children that are not doing super well still, since we just started the school year months ago. So sometimes I'm like, I know I have to do it. I know I need to be there for that child, but at the same time I'm like, I'm tired. I want the classroom to settle. Sometimes it feels like I'm managing all those children, but their parents' lives as well. And also my own relationship with the co-teacher that I have. It's like
Huh.
we're a massive family. I have 16 children, but I have also all the parents that are children, and I have my own child, which is me.
Okay.
And it's a bit like I don't know where to start or what to do. Sometimes I'm like, what's the most burning thing right now?
So could you just allow all of those things to be there?
Yeah.
Could you just say yes to them since they already are there?
Yes. Yes.
Could you welcome what's beyond?
Yeah.
And could you allow that beingness to assist you in all this?
Yeah.
And some more.
Yeah.
And could you open to the possibility of things getting better?
Yeah.
How is it going?
Yeah, it's better. I think I'll have to continue letting go of a lot of things, but
Oh.
it's good now. Thank you so much for helping me to tap
Sure.
into it. And I love the word that you just said, like, could you let beingness assist you? Because I've been so looking for someone to save me in my life before, or something to come and save the situation and stuff. Assisting is a very different word. And I don't want someone to save me, but having some assistance and supports, yes, I'll welcome that. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for participating.
Thank you.
Okay. So, just going to mention that there's a special on coaching going on now. So there's a 145 to 60-minute session costs $50. And the details of the email you can send the book is in the chat. There's also a possibility to donate. That's in the chat. And for those of you who might have signed up via Zoom, there is a mailing list you can join if you want to. You might actually be added to the mailing list by me later. Anyway, there's a webpage, freeflowreleasing.com, and there's a YouTube channel for replays. Thank you. So, and then we have Yeah. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi.
So, yeah, I have some energy dancing in my stomach.
What, you have some?
Some energies dancing in my stomach.
Okay, okay. So, could you welcome the dance?
Yeah, yeah.
And could you give the dancers some space?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
And check and see if there's any more.
it's like I'm suppressing humor, so it's coming up.
Okay. So could you let go of suppressing humor?
Yeah, it's humor, creativity. Oh,
So humor is a great releasing tool. So could you just allow the laughter and the humor?
yeah, yeah.
Could you just
Um,
allow yourself to unwind and let go? And everybody follow along.
mm. Oh,
It's contagious.
yeah. It's beautiful. Huh? I'm in love. Mm,
So could you just allow the love to expand?
beautiful. Oh, my whole body is like having bubbling experience.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm, a free sample.
Free sample, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming. Yeah. So I guess we're just going into the cleanup. If nobody else, anything else they would like to share or have assistance with? Going once, going twice. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah. Mm.
Actually, at this point, hello.
Oh,
I just wanted to thank you and everyone here for this meditative space.
thank you. Thanks for coming.
It's just to be, just to sit here is
Mm.
enough.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's wonderful to hear. Thank you. So just allow yourself to welcome this moment. Just allow yourself to welcome the bliss that's always available. And could you allow that bliss to be in your life? Could you allow beingness to take over? And check and see if there's any wanting to hold on to blissfulness. Could you let go of wanting to hold on? And could you let go of how you feel and see if it can get even better? And check and see if there's any sense of wanting love, wanting more love. And could you let go of wanting love and just allow love to pass through you and shine back at you? Could you allow that love to expand? And check and see if there's any sense of wanting safety. Could you remind yourself that life is eternal and life is good? And let go of wanting safety. Could you open to being guided, loved, and safe in this moment? And allow that to shine through to your world. I can see if there's any sense of separation still there. And could you let go of wanting oneness and just be one with all. Thank you. You can now open your eyes if they were closed. Just allow this energy to be with you for the rest of your day and for the rest of your life.